Let me finish.
You just disagreed when I said that.
I'm speaking to the women. You were speaking to men. I'll speak to
So
people.
the women should be together before you with a man, but not a man.
Listen. You're not listening. You listening to respond instead of listening to understand.
Come on now, brother.
Everybody needs to get themselves together before they find themselves looking for or opening themselves up to the possibility of dating. Because everybody not ready to date just because they want a man.
Should they date or should they not date? You talking about me twisting words up?
Before they start looking for the opportunity to date. A lot of times women don't even know what's best for themselves. So just because you want to do something shouldn't be because that's not what you're supposed to do. That's why she needs the guidance and the covering of her father. That's another man that's in her life.
I agree.
So I'm not telling them to date. I said before they look to find themselves in a situation where they want to date or get into a relationship. You can look to have sex with somebody, but it doesn't mean that you should do it. You understand what I'm saying? So that's why you got to listen to understand instead of listening to respond. My point is that there's equal amount of work that needs to be done on both parts, not just to men. Women, if you think that there's a man that's going to come into your life to fix you, that's a problem. That is a problem. Then that absolves you from actually taking ownership and responsibility for who you are, because you have a soul too. And you also going to have to answer to the things that you did on this earth, including the people that you hurt, the children that you have out of wedlock, and they don't want to have that conversation with you because they look at you as a monetary gain. They look at you as a consumer. They look at you as a fan. I'm not looking at you as a fan. I'm looking to save your soul. I'm looking to tell you that you need to do the work and submit yourself to God before you can submit yourself to somebody else. You need to be a follower.
Looking for a way to own a vehicle without relying on traditional financing?
Reading your Bible and understand exactly what to look for, especially if you ain't got that covering, because the only person that can reveal it to you is God.
All praises due.
So check it out, y'all.
It's getting heated.
We got for everybody coming into the room right now. You're hearing the passion. I had to drop the AC earlier. Thank God I did it. still hot, even though I dropped it. Anton Daniels came in straight down from the D1 day trip to come here and speak to Yada Awakening about these very important conversations. And the crazy thing is, I'm looking at the chat. Even the chat is absolutely divided. Let's actually read some of these super chats.
6,200 people in the chat right now. Shout out to Silent Sniper. Wait, so now going against men of today isn't enough. We gotta attack Adam too. Yada is wild. Shout out to AQ. Please define business relationship. Marriage is a covenant. How is this a business relationship? I think AQ needs a little bit more detail. Shout out to Michael Mitchell. Says, shout out to Anton and the Bag Chasers. We up 100%. Shout out to Samaya. Says, if you read the Holy Bible and the Holy Quran, you will know in depth Islam and Christianity goes hand in hand. Shout out to Jay Bay. Says, yes, he does hold women accountable. Yada held his own mother accountable through his healing journey with their childhood trauma he has endured as a kid. Shout out to Z123Z. Says, women are always to blame in a patriarchal society. Not all cultures are built on patriarchy. We don't have to look at life or relationships through a Judeo-Christian perspective. Shout out to Kim Trap, 7 months as an initiate. Yes, we love you, Kim Trap. She says, lack of accountability for men and women is the first step to victimhood in the black community. We are so focused on blaming the other. Shaking my head. Shout out to Howdu Muslima. Says, Yada, we need more men like you. Please teach these boys how to be men. Women are tired of these weak males. I say congratulations to your wife thousands of times. May Allah bless you both. And guys, y'all really killing it. Shout out to all the support we're getting tonight. Again, 6,200 people in the chat. Shout out to Seminole 2014. The woman is not God. That's a blasphemous statement. A man ain't God either. God is above all. Follow him sincerely and he'll guide you in all your ways. I want better for black people, but it might be too late. And shout out to Atlanta Street's interview, who's been going crazy in the chat. Says, Anton standing on business. He came prepared to cook that boy about wasted. Angela Yee. Y'all are sweating right now, LOL. Man, the Bag Chasers and NDBA going crazy right now. Man, shout out to all initiates joining. Shout out to NDBA. Shout out to the Bag Chasers, man. It's been an incredible night so far. 6,200 people in the chat. It looks like, man, we can't even, the only thing we really did agree on was this. I dropped the poll earlier. It's got 2,800 votes. It's been open for about 30 minutes, probably the longest poll we ever had open. Are women less submissive? And 72% of the people in the chat say absolutely. So that is something that most people agree on. Women are having issues with submission.
And so what we're going to do now, by the way, if y'all want to go ahead and hear round 3, this is a 4-round debate. We went ahead and covered 2. You missed it. You got to run this one back. All right, but we're going into round 3. You ready for round 3? Drop a round 3 right now. And make sure, by the way, Ryan did something very special for y'all. Your 100 prompt questions are here.
So guys, this one I'm gonna stop the video because I think that they were to get into round 3. I might do a review for it. But so yeah, drop down to the comments and express your thoughts on what you think about this conversation. Like and subscribe, and thank you for watching.